Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Cities Skylines. Today we're going to be working in a new ore mining facility right next to our current town. We're also going to be expanding out a road infrastructure, making some new highway connections, and some other things. So, if you are ready for this, be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, really helps me out. Alright, let's get to it. Alright. So to kind of start things off here, I did a couple of things off camera beforehand. I fixed this up. This looks a lot better now. I changed this road. This highway was a 3-lane highway. I think that's overkill for what we need. I might off camera here kind of fix up this. So give me one minute. I'll fix this up, make this look a little nicer. I'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. We have made some changes. Everything looks loads better than it did before, so that's good. We have everything a lot smoother. We got some walls up here, and we got a couple of things still left here. Let me see if I can get that updated. Just a smidge outside there. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I think we're gonna be pretty good here. Yeah, so I think we have a lot better connection here now. I think it's a lot smoother. Everything's pretty good. We might come back through here, add a little bit of trees in here just to liven things up a little bit. Kind of get some trees in the medians, in the places that can cover up some of the imperfections. Just a little bit here. Kind of covers up some things. It's nice, very nice there. I think what we might do is kind of put some trees down the middle of this road. I think that looks pretty nice. Let's keep that going all the way down. Just kind of make it some randomness, just so we have something in the middle there. Otherwise it just looks so barren, you know? We will get that to come down to there, and we are good. Alright. So we've made things look a lot nicer, I would say. This is definitely a much nice interchange, and honestly I think eventually this road here will probably just be turned into a regular road, two-way road, and we'll just have some more connections here. And honestly, if it comes down to it and we have some really bad traffic down here, we could easily just make a connection right here to the road. I think that's perfectly fine. So when we talked about at the beginning that we're kind of going to add a nice ore mining facility, there's some really nice ore right here, and I'm thinking that we make just a small little ore town, and kind of have this area be part of kind of that ore mining facility. You know, this town was built, Prospect Rock. We have Prospect Ore Park. So kind of through the main part here, we're gonna make a nice little ore facility. One thing I am noticing that I forgot was death care. We probably need to add in some form of facility here to take care of that. A little graveyard in here. I'm thinking eventually this park will probably continue on, probably down to this road, and then maybe terminate around here, I would think. So let's just kind of get that drawn out here, just so we don't forget. I think this whole area could probably be a park, and then this bridge, because it's kind of like because it's kind of a historic bridge. It's a historic kind of old time bridge. I think that could be part of that. So yeah, I think all of this should probably be part of that park. Kind of have a dead end here, maybe with a parking lot. I think that could be pretty nice. So what we're gonna do here, if we look at our land uses here, our resources, you can see there's not a lot, but there's enough here to kind of get some mining out of this. So let's go ahead. I've already kind of made a new facility. I think we might actually bring this out this way, because that's definitely more of the dark area. Honestly, we might end up taking it around the backside, but we'll see how it goes. So we're gonna come into our industries. We're gonna get our ore industry out, And honestly, we might need to bring this out just a little bit more, because we're gonna need to have kind of a connection and the main building and some of the other facilities. So I think it has to kind of come off this road here. I don't know how big of a road we really need for it. I don't know. We might go with the new 4-lane road here. That's only 2 units wide. I think that could be a good compromise. So we'll kind of go right up into there. I think at the beginning there's probably going to need to be a fair amount of road layouts. But let's see. All right. So we're going to get our main building in here. This road does definitely not need to be 4 lanes. So we'll do this, just kind of get this in here, kind of wrap it around just a little bit there. We might even throw a barracks in here. But yeah, you know what? We'll extend this out to the road. That way we can get some barracks in here. We'll start with just 1. Yeah, you know what? We'll do 2. All right, that doesn't look too bad. No, I think that's a good little start. Okay, so since we have everything unlocked, I think we might as well go for probably a couple of the big guys here. This large ore mine. We could do this, but the problem with these is they come with the dirt. I don't really like that. I like how this comes like with it, and it's kind of like, I don't know. It just feels like it's built into the terrain. I think that's really cool. Unfortunately, it does kind of dig down into it, which, you know, it's inevitable. It kind of looks like then in that case it actually is kind of digging it. But I think this thing right here, and this ore facility is not going to be very big. It's probably going to have maybe 2 or 3 extractions. But in this case, I think these are 4,800. No, they're 11,000. So that is quite a bit. And again, we could have a couple underground ones. So let's see if we did. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe we can get away with maybe a couple of these. We'll put them just kind of into the wall here. So let's see here. Let's maybe get a road kind of there. So the issue with these, I'm not sure. You know, I really wish those didn't terraform. That makes it look pretty crap. I don't love that, but all right. I think that'll honestly be enough. I don't think this is, like I said, this isn't going to be a large building. This won't be anything, you know, way over the top. I'm also thinking maybe we make this a one-way loop. I don't mind that. Let's see what we got. Yeah. You know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's see what happens. So we're gonna actually turn this around, and then what are we gonna do? I think let's just make a nice 3x3 turn, and then it's gonna come out from here. Let's build this road first. I think if we go about here, and then that way we can turn it right into there. Let's see, we had 1 unit in there. You know what? What we can do is probably this, and then we can turn it right into it. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't mind that. I think that will be sufficient. And what we'll do, actually, we'll make it so that this lane has to turn. And then what we can do is just make a little connection right here. And we'll make that a nice sweeping curve. Yeah, you know what? I feel like I don't have the right version of this because there's supposed to be a markings control that says, you know, you don't see these markings. It's kind of annoying, but nothing we can do about it technically. Alright, so let's kind of get this set up here. So what we're going to do, if you are in this lane, you will have to exit. And then it will just come back into that lane. And then what we'll actually do, we'll do this so that the one lane goes forward and then so forth. So these two will then have to exit. Alright, so we have those two. And then we have this one going across, and then this one does a turn. And then this guy can kind of go wherever they want, which is fine. Alright, and then this guy, we're going to bring it down to there. Do a little striped filter. Oops. Yeah, that was garbage. Because we need this line. Alright, probably shouldn't go into too much detail here, simply because we don't know if we're going to change it. So, we're going to do that one to there, and then this one's going down to here. I thought I made that a one-way. I did not. And there went my lines. Oh, perfect. Okay. And yes, please. And that didn't do anything. Okay, we're gonna go there. And then, man, I guess there. All right. You know, I wish the markings would go away, but I can't control that right now. So, oh well. All right. One last one over here, and then we should be good to go. We might just bring that down just a little bit more there. And we can take this up, and we can take this back. I don't know, it looks so much nicer now. We're actually going to take these down. Oh yeah, that looks so much nicer. Okay, so now they kind of have a nice turnaround to work with, which is perfect. So let's I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to throw a node there and a node there, and then I'm going to delete this one, create a little bit better bend. I'm going to actually move that one too. So I think that's honestly a good enough situation there. So let's get it going again. I think what we're going to do, we're going to extend this out just to include that. And then let's see here. We need some processing buildings. So we need to turn the ore into both glass and metals. So we can use both of these. This guy is massive. I'm not entirely sure where we want to put these. Oh wait. Well, first of all, we need water. Let's get that situated. Alright, that should take care of them. Okay, good. We got power, because we got power under the roads. So, the situation is that we need some storage. I actually don't mind that storage. I like these last two. I think they're actually really nice, but they are massive. I'm almost thinking that, you know, maybe we put this one right here. I think that's perfectly fine, to be honest. We can drag this down just a little bit. You know what? No, we're gonna leave it. I think it's perfect. What we'll do, we'll add a little bit of tree coverage here. Shelter those houses a little bit from this. However, we need some processing, and I think the processing is gonna have to happen back here. But now that we have this nice loop, where do we come off of, you know? So I think one of the options is that we literally just extend this out. So hopefully we can just do this and it won't look too bad. And then on the way back, we can do, let's see, well, yeah, let's just do it from there, I guess. We'll take a turn off bending. Okay. Alright, I think that's fairly good. We'll turn on our snap zoo again. I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to work, but we will try it. And you know what? You know what we might do, actually? This line is actually fairly good. But I'd rather have it be a very nice square, to be honest. So what we're going to do instead, we are going to line it up with that perfectly. And then have it join in. That way when we pull this out, let's kind of go back out maybe that far. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll do that and that. Okay. Now let's flip all these around. Alright. Let's do that. And then honestly what we'll do is we will just, let's bring this back a little bit. That way we can just kind of turn it right in there. Okay, so what can happen is these people can either continue this way onto this road, or they can turn around and leave the zone, or go to this and then come back. So this is storing the raw material. So I think actually what we might need is a way to get from the raw material over to the processing. So alright, so we have our two here. Now what's happening is these, they don't exactly tell you how much they require. They only tell you how much they make. So that is always confusing to me. I don't know why they do that necessarily, but alright, let's fill this in. Alright, let's start with the big guy. Wow, I almost had that perfect, but oh, we'll stick the big one right there, I think. And then we can, I think if we put a road across there, let us put one door down. Let's put a road right there. And I think we can get this one in the middle. Yeah, it's a bummer. It's not perfect. Yeah, so this guy has to be about there. You know what? We are going to change both of these because we need to go slightly further. Alright, we're going to extend that out till the circle hits the end. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Okay, you know what? I don't mind that. That's not bad. Kind of fills it in nicely there. So, let's get some water over here. Alright, yeah, let's let that go. Okay, so now we have some glass being made and some ore. So, what we need to figure out is how much these are actually producing. And it looks like they're actually producing the full amount, which is good. Actually, this one's producing more. So we have approximately, well, I guess this would technically tell us. But yeah, so what we need, I think this is a good start. I think what we need to do is we need to get kind of this traced around here. Probably not back here, but maybe what we do is we just kind of get, that's a little strong. We need probably some trees to grow down here, so I think that looks halfway decent. So what we need are people. So what we're gonna do is not look straight at the ceiling. We're gonna come back in here. We're gonna get some more roads just to get some more houses. So we're gonna get it nice and close. We're gonna get it over here, and honestly, this is working out way better than I thought it would. So that's good. Let's get that down here. Getting some bigger blocks over here, which is okay. We're reaching the kind of the end of the street, which is fine. And I think that's probably gonna be it. What we might do is just throw a couple more trees over here. Alright, so this is gonna all be residential. I am not sure why some of these are not perfectly square. It's kind of annoying. I have road snapping on, right? Huh. Okay, well, I guess it's gonna be unique. Okay, we don't want to go down that far. Yeah, we don't want to take up this area just because we got the trees there. We need that gap, so we're gonna fill in that. We are, we'll put some houses here. I think that's fine. We'll leave that one though, and then we need some water. So let's get that water in there. Okay. That was garbage placement. Okay, let's get it all the way over, please. Okay. All right, let's let this fill in just for a little while here. We'll see how this goes. Because we absolutely need more people. We only have like 500 people in here, and this ore facility alone requires 700 or 371 workers. So we need more people. But I think we're doing well. I think we just need to expand. We need more people. Typically, I hesitate on putting any high density in. However, in our case, it's very possible. You might have a couple bigger ones, just popping up within your commercial. So we might place a few bigger commercial residential buildings. I don't see that as being impossible, so I think we'll do that. Make sure we leave space for the roads to go through. And yeah, so I think what'll eventually happen is we'll have another connection here. This road should probably continue. And you know what? I'm going to do that now before we get too much more development. So let's get this road. We're just going to bring this in. Oh yeah, we have the fire department. Let us put this on that road because we don't want it on the arterials. We want them on the local or collector roads typically. So as this is going on, I don't know if no one's probably caught it yet, but I think we're going to end up building a university campus out here. I think this is a nice location. In the end, this will all be built out with just low residential, but we're going to have a nice connection here, so that'll pan out really well. But we are nearing the end of this episode. We have a nice ore facility kind of built out here. It's already level 2. We are pounding it away right here. What we don't have currently is any storage for the glass and metals. So I think what we need to end up doing is finding a place that we can store these. So I'm not exactly sure where we should do it, but we need to figure out where we want to put these. And I'm thinking we could put a few of them over here. I don't think that's necessarily out of the question. So like if we just did a couple here, we do glass, and then we do Metals, I think that's a suitable position for those. Again, we're going to have a lot of truck traffic come down here and fill these up. If you can see, we probably already have some traffic coming to these, but not quite yet. I'm sure these will start producing and start pushing those out there. So what we have left to do today is to kind of just we might end up taking maybe this out and just making it I don't know, glass or grass underneath here doesn't quite make sense to me. So what we'll do, we will just kind of, this needs to be dirt. I'm okay with that. But this area here, I think could be, maybe we throw a parking garage in there. I think that's a suitable idea. See how big is that one? That's way too big. That's way too big. Man, I wish this thing would go the other way. Alright, you know what we're going to do? We are going to take a 1-lane road and we are going to just kind of pop it up. Come on. Right there. Okay. I didn't want a 1-way. Come on now. There we go. Now let's see if we can get it on that road. You know what? We're going to place it and we are going to move it with Move It. I think that works perfectly, actually. Just bring that right out to there. Bring it up. Look at that. Okay. I guess technically that should just connect. I don't know why I didn't just connect it. Okay, well, perfect. So, I don't know, maybe we put a little statue in the middle here. I think that could be a nice little touch, finishing touch onto the stream. Let's see what we got. I don't think we have a lot. Yeah, let's put this sucker in here. Yeah, there we go. What do you think? Alright, I think the only last thing to do with the ore facility here is to fence it in. Alright, so I will be right back when I'm done fencing it, and we'll view it. Alright. Alright, welcome back. So we have just a little fence kind of put around here. It kind of goes up this hill. I don't know, there really isn't a good spot to end this. I mean, you could loop all the way around this, but that doesn't really make sense. So anyway, that comes into here. We don't have a gate or anything, but the fence then goes this way. It looks like I may have put it backwards, but we'll deal with it. And it just kind of loops around here. What we might end up doing is possibly making a walkable street path here. And maybe even over here we might make a connection. And actually, I think we will, quick, before we end the episode here, we'll just kind of make a short little connection here, just so people can walk to their job, and then we will fix the fences. But I think that allows them to kind of connect a little bit nicer. And we'll actually do another one there. Alright, so let's just kind of finish up the fences here. Please do not snap. No snapping. There. Not good enough. Okay. So we have one more piece here and then one more piece here. Alright. I think that's fairly good, I think. Oh boy. Looks like we're getting some tree death here. We might want to visit this before we leave. Pollution. Yeah, it's gonna be real close here. You know, these factories here are very close to these people's houses, and they're probably gonna get sick. So we will deal with that in coming episodes. And again, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate all the support. Please leave a like, if you liked this video, and consider subscribing. It really helps me out. But But yeah, thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.